Good evening, Graham Rawlins with our midweek edition of News Geelong. Step Right Up is a great new exhibition being held at the National Wool Museum in our great city of Geelong. The Leopold Football Club unveiled the historic new electronic scoreboard named after Max Snell and the Leopold Community Bank at the weekend in their match against South Barwon. From the world of Geelong sport, Mitch Scoop Cleary brings you the latest sports news, while from the weather world we'll represent the Geelong and Surf Coast area weather forecast expected over the next 6 days. The carnival call of Step Right Up rings out to you loud and clear when you visit the outstanding and innovative exhibition currently on display at the National Wool Museum in Geelong. Ian Nichols reports.
Well, here we are at the National Wool Museum for their latest exhibition, Step Right Up. It brings back all the colour of the carnival. Not only the old technology going back to the 1800s, but new technology that's going to make the kids' eyes pop, just like mine. So step right up as we talk to the curator Phil Manning and councillor Cameron Granger from the City of Greater Geelong.
Highlight Park down on Geelong's waterfront was a sort of local carnival that we had here in Geelong, which unfortunately closed in 1985, so I was only 3 when they had closed, so I never got to see it. But yes, for a few generations before that, they'll recognise quite a few things from yes, sort of traditional carnival, and that's what we're trying to replicate here at the National Wool Museum in an interactive way so that families can come and enjoy it. So your older generation will see some of the things that they remember from carnivals, but young kids will be able to enjoy themselves at what is a mix of the old style tricks of the carnival mixed in with a bit of new technology.
How long has it taken you to set up this one? Because it is quite spectacular.
Be about 5 days and working into the night, which has attracted a bit of attention with all the lights out in the museum and Lammy's Cafe next door, the bright lights flashing and the kids pressed up against the glass, which is just a wonderful response before we even opened.
Yes, well, I mean, I can recall quite well the old carnivals and all the things that went with it. Cameron Granger, of course, has expressed his view on the new technology, and we've melded the whole lot together here.
Yes, we've got some technology that really has its origins in the 16th century, first used in the theatres in about 1865, and then adding to it some infrared so that there's a really new sort of mix that you might expect to see in carnivals of the future as well.
So far in your short time here would be one of the most challenging, I'm sure.
Challenging, yes, but it's been a wonderful challenge, and I'm absolutely wrapped with what we've been able to produce and also show that museums are fun and engaging and have something to offer for everybody. Well,
let's hope the people of Geelong do step right up here, Phil, and enjoy something a little bit different in our city by the bay.
Definitely, and prepare to be amazed.
At the Step Right Up exhibition at the National Wool Museum, this is Ian Nichols for News Geelong.
Thank you, Nico. A great exhibition that tells many stories. The Victorian Coalition Government, the City of Greater Geelong, local health services and schools and workplaces will join forces to spearhead the biggest ever push for healthier lifestyles in Geelong, following the launch of the Prevention Community Model for Geelong by the Minister for Health, Mr David Davis. News Geelong was there yesterday for the special occasion.
What this is all about is preventative health. It's about, the state government, federal government and local government getting together and putting together a program that looks at coordinating, preventative health. We've all been down the track of being reactive in our life. Now it's probably time that we teach our kids and teach those in the community a better way of life, and that's what this is all about.
And we are seeing it gradually in schools, and local schools we have over the past few years in the City of Greater Geelong, and now we're really taking a continual forward step, hoping we can start to reach more age groups a little older.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that. Rollo, I'm the same as everyone else. We all think we're bulletproof, and we're not. We've all probably haven't lived, well, not all of us, but some of us probably have overindulged at different times of our life, and you end up paying the consequence for that. If you can teach young people, old people, people in the middle, good habits and just get them to think about what they're doing and think about the consequence of what they're putting in their mouth. It certainly does help. It's not only an economic benefit, because the health system won't be sustained the way it is, but it's a community benefit. It's a benefit to you. It's a benefit to your family. It's a benefit to your kids, your grandkids. It's a benefit to everyone around you.
It's also about getting businesses involved and organisations involved, such as Barwon Health, for example, having over 5,000 employees. So obviously if businesses and organisations can also come on board with this and take on board what this model has to offer, then that gives it a further reach.
And I noticed a couple of my colleagues from Vision Australia Radio who have made the commitment on the board that they're going to walk from Vision Australia up to the top of the Belmont Hill in High Street, opposite your offices, and back each day as a means of exercise. What's your commitment?
What I do, what I'm a bit conscious, I'm actually trying to lose a bit of weight myself, Graham. So I'm trying to do watch what I'm eating each day, just watch what's going into the mouth, and also just get that daily exercise up. Try and do about 45 minutes a day, which is where I'm at the moment.
It's a wonderful outlook at the pier and an enormous number of people brought together for the launch of the prevention community model. This is a unique model, a model that actually brings together businesses, schools, kinders, a whole range of community institutions working towards one aim, preventing ill health and actually taking a positive step to encourage health promoting activity.
David, how long has the model taken to evolve and put in place?
Well, we've looked around the world and looked at alternate models to deal with some of the chronic disease issues that are faced across the Western world. And that includes things like diabetes and obesity challenges. And one of the most effective ways that it's clear that you can deal with these issues is to work at a whole of community level. Boyd Swinburne did a significant amount of work in this mode and was successful in getting a good result in a community where a whole of community response was adopted, and that's what we've sought to launch today. Involvement of the federal government, state government, local council and a whole range of community stakeholders.
Thank you, gentlemen, particularly the Mayor. See you on the health and exercise trail over the coming weeks. As we go to a break on this midweek edition of News Geelong, join our 360 and growing number of followers on Twitter at NewsGeelong31 and join our network with your thoughts and comments, including suggested items to cover on the program. And also on Facebook, www.facebook.com/NewsGeelong31. You can use both or either of these tools to also comment and support with our Use It or Lose It campaign. We'll return with more news after this.